class today. Today we're going to work up to a flow sequence that we'll do once on each side slowly, focusing on technique, and then we'll repeat it on both sides to really work up a sweat. So if you're like me and you're starting out with a sweater or something heavy, you'll probably end up shedding it by the end of class. So if you will, just join me in a seated position. I'm in an easy seat with my ankles crossed, hands on your knees, palms up or down, it does not matter. Close the eyes, drawing your awareness inward. Straightening the spine, growing tall, crown of your head towards the sky. And join me in a few inhales and exhales through the nose. Slight constriction of the back of the throat here, making the sounds of the ocean. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly opening your eyes, remembering to come back to that breath. As we flow today, you might become winded. You're welcome to come down into Balasana or Child's Pose. Just catch your breath, and then once you reconnect with your breath, you can reconnect with the practice. So from here, come into a tabletop position. Knees and hands on your mat. Inhale, cow. Lift the hips, drop the navel to your mat, head up. Exhale, round through the spine. Head drops down, looking back at the navel. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Now turning your hands so that maybe your fingertips face towards your knees. If you can't go that far, that's fine. Just turn them as far as you can where you really feel a stretch in the wrists here. We'll be on our wrists and hands a lot, so that's why we want to stretch them out, warm them up before the practice. Rock back and forth here, moving the hips back towards the heels and then bringing them back forward. And maybe a couple more cat-cows here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Now really draw your navel towards your spine here. And inhale back to neutral. Bring your hands back, fingertips facing the front of your mat. And now staying here, or maybe try putting the backs of your hands on the mat. And again, rocking forwards and backwards. Maybe not such a big movement on this one. Now come back to neutral tabletop. Curling the toes under, lifting the hips into our first downward facing dog. Feel free to walk back and forth, bending the knees. When you bend one knee, really push into the other leg, feeling the stretch through the whole back side of the body. Now on an inhale, look between the hands. Either step, jump, or tiptoe your way forward into a standing forward fold here. We're not warmed up yet, so you might not go to your deepest point yet. Let your head and neck relax, maybe move it back and forth. Rocking so that your weight is in your heels and then the balls of your feet. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up, palms press. Exhale, hands to your side, Samastitihi. Now, Surya Namaskar A, inhale the arms up, look up at the palms. Exhale, dive the chest forward, hands come to the mat, fingertips in line with toe tips. Neck is relaxed. Inhale, hands stay on the mat or maybe come up to your shins. Look up. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back into a low push-up position, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the thighs off the mat, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Trying to find stillness here for 5 breaths. Looking back at the navel, or maybe the upper thighs for 1, 2, lifting the hips, heels reaching towards the mat, but they may never touch. 3, pressing in all 4 corners of the hand. 4, 5, inhale, look forward, step or jump, top of mat. Exhale, fold here, going a little bit deeper. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Surya Namaskar B. So on your inhale, you'll bend deep into the knees. Sweep the arms down and then up. Palms press. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Now pivot the left heel in, right foot steps forward. Inhale, arms up, warrior 1. Bend deep into that right knee. Exhale, hands to the mat. Pick up the foot, try not to drag it. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now pivot the right heel in, left foot steps forward. Arms come up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the mat, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Finding stillness here again. Feeling that heat build up. For 5. Pushing strong into the hands. 4. Roll your shoulder blades down the back. Pulling your shoulders away from your ears. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, look forward. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Going deeper here, your body is warming. Inhale, bend deep into the knees, sweep the arms up. Holding here, chair pose for 5. 4, straighten the elbows. Drop the hips. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, release the arms. Now, bring your hands to heart center. Take a big step back with your right foot. Pivoting your right foot towards the back of your mat. Left foot stays parallel to the front of your mat. Arms come out parallel. On the inhale, you're going to reach out of the waist. So imagine somebody's pushing here and pulling your arm out. Exhale, come down. Grab your big toe or maybe your ankle, the mat. Keeping your left arm straight up, looking up at that left palm. Triangle pose. For 5. Trying to stay in one line, so you're pulling your hips forward, shoulders back. 4, as if you could be placed between 2 panes of glass. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pivot. Bend deep out of the waist. Reaching for that big toe. Right arm stays straight and strong. And we're pulling up here. We're not collapsing into the left hand. Pull up on your big toe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, pivot again. Now, your right foot faces forward. Your left foot is at more of a 45-degree angle to the top of your mat. Left arm comes up on the inhale. Exhale, fold forward, reaching for the outside edge of your right foot. Right arm comes up. Parivrtta Trikonasana, revolved triangle pose. Pull that right hip back for 5, 4, this one's hard on the balance, 3, lifting both knees up, 2, 1. Inhale, look down for balance. Exhale, come up. Revolving to the other side. Left foot faces forward, right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Inhale the arm up, exhale, reach, and bring it down to the outside of your left foot, pulling that left hip back for 5. Look up at your left hand, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look down for balance. Inhale, come up. Now, pivot again to the back of your mat. This time, left foot stays parallel to the front of the mat. Bending deep into our right knee here. Right hand comes down on the inside of your right foot. Left hand reaches up at an angle, making one long line from your left arm down to your left leg for 5. Extended side angle pose. 4, 3, pulling that right knee really close to your right shoulder. 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, pivot and bend down. Extended side angle on the left side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Now we're going to pivot our feet so that they're pigeon-toed in slightly. Hands come to your hips, elbows facing back. On an inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Prasarita Padottanasana A. So hands come down to the mat between your feet. So on inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, trying to bring your head to the mat. If it's not close, that's fine. If you are close, try spreading your feet a little bit wider and you might be able to touch. For 5. Pressing strong into the hands here. 4. Tipping the weight forward into the balls of the feet, but still be able to lift your toes. 3. And pulling the shoulders away from the ears. 2, 1. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way back up. Prasarita Padottanasana B, actually C. We'll bring our hands out to the sides, parallel to the ground. Now bring them behind you and clasp your fingers, but keep your palms together. Don't let them come apart. Palms together. Inhale. Open the chest. Pull your hands away from your back. Exhale, fold forward. Letting your arms drop behind you. Maybe your hands even touch the mat. For 5. Tipping the weight forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release the arms. Now hands come to your hips. Once again, this is version D. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, but reach down and grab your two big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, pulling up on those toes, using your biceps here for 5. Tipping the weight forward, 4, 3. Don't let those shoulders come up to your ears. Pull them back. 2, 1. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come to the hips. Inhale, come all the way up and step to the top of your mat. Samastitihi. So now we'll start working on that flow that I talked about at the beginning of class. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now coming into a 3-legged dog on the right side, lifting the right leg up, heel to the sky. Reach, 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 keeping the right hip down. I don't want you to open to the side, I want it to stay down. On an exhale, bending the right knee, pulling it in, knee to nose, holding here. And now reach your right foot in front, coming into a high lunge. Inhale, arms up, bending deep into the right knee, holding here. On your next inhale, drop the left heel down, coming into warrior 2. So here our arms are parallel to the mat, shoulders are strong, bending deep into the right knee, but look down at your right knee. Make sure that you can still see your big toe. You don't want your right knee coming inward. Pull it out. And on an inhale, reach forward, flip your right hand up. Bring it back. This is a side stretch. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, come back through warrior 2. Right hand drops to the mat. Extended side angle. Left arm straightens. Your left thumb faces up here. Now bring your hands to your heart and drop your left hip down. So this is going to be a stretch. Left leg is straight, right knee bent. Now with your left hand, you're going to grab your right ankle and your right hand is going to reach over, looking for that left foot. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. Really feeling this side stretch, the right side body. One more inhale and exhale. Now keep a hold of that right foot. Keep a hold of your left foot with your right hand, bringing the right foot forward. And now we're going to open to the left, pulling the left foot up with your right hand, looking back at your left hand. Don't collapse into the lower back here. Stay strong in the core. Feeling the twist. Now, place your left foot on the outside edge of your right knee here. Still feeling the twist as you twist over your left shoulder. But now I'm going to want you to turn to the right and place your hands on the mat behind you. So pivoting, and this left foot is bent, and we're going to straighten it under the right leg. And as that is straight, your left leg is pointing to the right here, so it's kind of confusing, but it's under your right leg. We're going to come down for a push-up, push it up, and then come into fallen triangle pose. Right arm comes up, Right foot is on the ground, left foot, the blade of your left foot is on the ground. Lift the hips. And now we're going to switch which foot is weight bearing. So left foot comes by the right into this plank pose, side plank. And then right leg bends and comes up by your left hand. So from here, you're kind of in a low lunge position. We're going to inhale up, open to the side. So this is a revolved lunge, looking back at your right hand. Now inhale, coming back, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, step it back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is where I lose the sweater. So we're going to do that whole thing on the left side this time. I promise it will get easier to remember. So inhale, left foot up, heel reaches for the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, rounding through the spine, holding here. And then drop the left foot down, high lunge. Bending deep into the left knee. Now drop your right heel down, warrior two. Making sure that your left knee pulls out, don't let it track inward. Looking over the middle finger of your left hand. Now inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side bend here, peaceful warrior. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, hand to the mat. Extended side angle pose. Now, drop the hips, hands come to heart center, right toes are facing up, left knee is bent, right hand comes to the left ankle, left foot to the right hand. Opening the chest here. Feeling it all through the whole side body and then facing your chest towards the sky. Inhale, come up. Straighten the left leg, keeping your grip on the right foot. Opening to the side here. Looking back over your right thumb. Now, bend your right knee, place the right foot on the outside edge of left knee. You can still feel the twist here. And then twist over your left shoulder, hands to the mat. Right knee is bent. We're going to straighten it under the left. Come down into a push-up. And then come into fallen triangle, lift the hips. Switching our feet here, so right foot meets the left, side plank. Left foot bends, comes up into a revolved lunge. Looking over your left shoulder here. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, step it back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, we're going to do that 2 more times on each side, but we'll do it faster this time. So right side, inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, knee to nose. And then place your foot between your hands, high lunge on the inhale. Exhale. Bring it down, warrior two, Virabhadrasana B. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull it back, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Right hand comes to the mat, left arm up. Inhale, hands together, dropping the hip on the exhale. Left hand comes to right foot, right hand to left foot. Side stretch to the right body. Looking up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Inhale, look back. Feeling the twist here. Now bending the left knee. Keeping that twist if you'd like. Placing your right elbow on the outside of left knee. Feeling the twist. And now turning over our right shoulders. Hands to the mat. Left knee comes under right. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up. Fallen triangle. Switching feet here, going through side plank. And then revolved lunge. Inhale, come up. Inhale, high lunge here. Bend deep into that right knee. Feeling warmer now. Hands come to the mat. Step it back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. And left foot comes between the hands. Inhale, up, high lunge. And then bring it out. Warrior two, pulling that left knee out. Inhale, reach forward, exhale. Side bend here, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Extended side angle. Inhale, hands to your heart center. Exhale, drop the hip. Right hand to left foot, left hand to right foot. Pulling up with through your chest. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Twisting to the right here. And now bending the right knee. Left elbow comes across right knee. Twisting. Marichyasana. Now, twisting over your left shoulder. Hands to the mat. Right knee is bent. Straighten it under the left. Push up. Fallen triangle. Lift the hips high. Switching feet here. Side plank. Left foot comes forward. Revolved lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Bend deeper into that left knee. You're warm now. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're just doing it one more time on each side. A little bit faster. Every movement has a breath. So inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Foot between hands. Inhale. High lunge. Warrior two. Inhale. And then exhale. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hand to the mat. Left leg straight, extended side angle. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, left hand to the right foot. Right hand to the left. Inhale, coming up. Right foot meets left. Exhale, twist to the side. your left side. Inhale, look forward. Place your right foot on the outside of left knee, turning over your right shoulder here. Exhale, push up. Inhale, fallen triangle. Exhale, half or side plank. Losing my mind. And now right foot comes forward. Inhale up, revolved lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're almost done. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, hand or foot between hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, come back, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hand to the mat, extended side angle. Inhale, hands to heart center, drop the hips. Exhale, right foot comes to the left hand, right hand to the left foot. Inhale, come up, straighten your left leg. Exhale, twist to the right. Looking over that right hand. Inhale, look forward, place your right foot on outside edge of left knee. Twisting over your left shoulder here. Straighten your leg. Exhale, push up. Fallen triangle. Inhale, right foot meets the left. Side plank. Exhale. Inhale, left foot comes forward. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, high plank. High lunge, rather. I've been saying plank and lunge interchangeably, I'm sorry. Hands down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew, now that's over. Look towards your hands. Bend deep into the knees. Try and jump forward and through. So we're nice and warm here. I'm going to bend into my knees, jump forward, cross at the ankles, and then come down. Paschimottanasana. So lengthen through the spine, bend down, grab those two big toes with your peace fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Trying to make connection here between our belly and our thighs. So if you don't have that connection, bend your knees a little bit. And then straighten them as much as you can until you feel like you're going to lose that connection. And then stay there for 5. Our drishti, or gazing point here, is our toes. 4, 3, pulling the feet up, they are flexed. 2, even the outside edges of the feet should be pulling towards your face. 1, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, go to your deepest point. So maybe that's right where you were. Maybe that's a wrist grip or 4 fingers on bottom of your feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Now place your hands behind your hips, about 6 inches away from your hips here. Purvottanasana, or reverse plank. So on the inhale, point the toes, try and make all 10 toes touch the mat. Hips lift for 5. Drop the head back if you don't have any neck issues. 4, 3, 3, hips lift a little bit higher. 2, 1. Slowly lower down. And now we're going to come down onto our back, which will feel nice. Bending the knees here. Now with a little bit of a momentum on an exhale, we're going to come into a plow pose. So looks like this. Grasp your fingers behind you, clasping the hands, pressing strong into the mat. Toenails touch the mat behind your head, maybe. If your toes aren't touching the mat, place your hands behind your back to give yourself some support for 5. 4, you're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Now everyone place your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift the legs. And now, this is shoulder stand. So we don't want our toes pointing behind us. We want them pointing straight up to the sky for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring them back behind you one more time. Hands come to the mat, palms down. And on an exhale, just slowly lower down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Now we'll end our practice with corpse pose or shavasana. Heels find the outside corners of the mat. Hands reach out wide beside you. Take up lots of space here. Palms up, eyes closed. Losing that technical breath. Just deep belly breaths from here. You've worked hard today, so thank yourself for showing up for you. Giving yourself this time on your mat today where you only thought about your own needs, your body and your mind. Please stay here until you feel complete. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.